Good morning, Mr. Williams. How are you today? Thanks for keep coming back. I know, but these are exciting times, and my focus is diverted. And actually, it's intentional. I intentionally reduce the YouTube screens so that I focus on what I'm doing. And I mean, personally, I see a big difference. I mean, but that has to be my priority. I am a family man. So I'm hoping a few more people join us. So I'll get Gavin in a little bit, but I just wanted to say good morning. And I'm going to put you on mute and catch you later. Man, I gotta figure this thing out. I'm just having a problem with my hotspot, and it's conflicting with my my trading software. So I lost my train of thought. Okay, so anyway, these wicks down are outliers. So I think that the proper move should have been around the 31 point, the 44.3190, and then we whipped up and we challenged that this consolidation right here to make a high of 44.67. So what I'm thinking is perhaps a consolidation in this range, and that China news on crypto kind of helped that. I think that's going to put some weight on the S&P, and we're down 24 right now. I mean, we could very well turn around and eat up that that low. I'm kind of thinking today's an inside bar. You have this move up. There's a lot of profit that's made in here. Nobody wants to go over the weekend. So I'm thinking we may consolidate. But again, we don't trade on what I think. We trade on what the market's doing. I'm looking for a consolidation. But, you know, it's entirely probable or possible that we rip up. But we also have this gap down here. And we could just close down and close that gap for the day. But what I'm thinking is a little consolidation over a couple of days, maybe another retest of these lows or higher, or this gap could be the support. We may consolidate a little bit, come down, close that gap, and see a trend reversal in our MAC Daddy, and then the entry would be a break of the high. So, I mean, you know, this is a lot of speculation, but that's what I'm looking for out of the market. I do believe that we're going to make another high, but I think that we'll probably get another sell-off in October. And who knows what the catalyst is. I mean, that's basically what takes the markets down. It's not anything we're looking at. It's not interest rates. It's nothing we're looking at. It's going to be something that blindsides us. That's going to take the market down. And then I think we're going to get an interesting sell-off. But I'm not looking for that until into October. So if you're considering the spread trades, just understand that is an investment program for a less volatile market. When you have these swings, man. I mean, last week I was working my ass off protecting my positions. I mean, this one right here traded through a spread I had and then returned. And you know, I took that trade down, protecting it, and made some money, and then it returned and everything was all right. And really, I closed 4 points out of whacking out that spread. So that, you know, and I mean, if you understand spreads, that would have been a huge step back in that trading program. You know, that loss would have eaten up tons of profit that I've made. But you know, I mean, like I said, I know how to defend them, and then it worked out to my advantage by 4 points, man. And you know, I just don't want that to happen. You know, that just shouldn't happen on a conservative trading vehicle. So you really have to be careful in these volatile times. So so it's cool, Tommy. Anyway, I know I digress. But if you joined our Patreon, then you know, you and I could start talking and getting you set up on these programs and get your charts set up appropriately and things like that. So I'm going to talk to some folks that I'm working with that are, you know, keeping track of all that, see how we could get you going, and you know, we'll work on that next week, get you up and running, and see if we can't get you a whole new career or a second stream of revenue. So this is what I'm looking at. Let's take a quick look at blockchain. You know what? Let's move this over here. And think And we move you over here. Not blockchain, but Bitcoin. And here's some Bitcoin. I mean, chart-wise, it's not telling me anything. Oh, and my time frame is off. I can't adjust this session. I'm still getting the feel for this software. Hmm. All right. Well, I'm at a loss. I can't adjust it. So we'll have to do it old school. We're down 3,600. So we would be right about here. So we broke that low. We're testing the lows of it. So you're just going to have to watch it to break the low for tomorrow. I don't understand why I can't change the interval. This one I can. Why can't I on the daily? This I cannot. So let's do it here. What are we looking for? Time frames or changing sessions? We've got 24 hours. Now we're getting the right quote. Let's see what happens if we change this to daily. Bank. Okay, so my daily is doing that. But the world is a workaround. So we'll go to minute and we'll do a 240 minute. Think. There you go. Show me the playing field and I'll show you a way around it. Okay, this is an interesting thing. We have this drop and it looks like a trend reversal. I mean, it could keep the momentum and keep going down, but yet, you know, the entry would be at the high of 45, 173. That's a conservative entry. An aggressive entry would be at a break of the next bar, which would be 41, 321. So, but I wouldn't really take that because that's really looking like a bear flag right there. So it looks like this baby's going to continue to sell off. Iron condors. Yeah, you know, that's a good idea, iron condors. But I would stay real wide, man, real wide. Go after small premiums. But yeah, we could talk about all that. I'll tell you how I do it. And really you know, I give everybody my program, my philosophy, and then everybody kind of tweaks it to their own personality. Like I'm working with a dude now who kind of likes to go for that iron condor. And low uh, low premium, low risk. Um, Although that's what he said, and then he went another direction. I mean, this guy is very erratic. But once you get a system that you like, then I would say it's a good move. So anyway, Bitcoin is slightly oversold. So be careful if you're getting in that short. But it does look, and it could be oversold for days. So don't think because it went oversold that it's going to turn around. I mean, markets could be irrational longer than we could stay liquid. That's a very good quote to keep in mind. So yeah, iron condors. Yeah, it's a good move. I'm just really risk averse right now in this market. So I'm being very conservative in my conservative transactions, because I mean, it normally, or it used to be quite easy, but now with the algorithm trading, they get a feel or a hold of a negative and then force the market and then just force other people to sell, and that's what that whippy market was Monday. That was algorithms getting a hold of it. And I just noticed that some of my orders are missing. So algorithms got a hold of the oh, it's in Q, is it not? Algorithms get a hold of it, and then whip the market around, and I mean, you don't know, you just don't know. The market would have been very clear on Monday had it gone to that 68% retracement or 61.8% retracement I had discussed, and then turned around from there, and everything would have been very obvious. But because of the whip, you're back in the who knows situation. It's really crazy. Mm-mm-mm. So this guy wanted me to set him up, a trading program, um, and he's trying to set up a hedge fund and investment program. So I told him I'd be happy to do it, but I gave him a number, and I said, and it really wasn't that I was looking to get paid, because I know the guy, and I want to help him, I want to see him prosper. But my theory is that I don't, want to get involved with somebody and then they lose their focus and it's just a waste of my time. So they needed some skin in the game. And I know the personality type, and they're all over the place, especially in this industry. I mean, you get these this type A personality in this industry, and those usually aren't the ones that are running companies and stuff like that. No, I'm sorry. I was texting. Um, so um, so I hit him with a number, and I said, "Look, man, this number is to keep you focused, keep you in the game." And oh, he bitched and moaned, carried on. Um, And I was like, look, I'm going to put my time into it, and I don't mind doing that, but I don't want to waste my time. I mean, you're talking about a whole change of life for me, you know? I mean, I'm a feather on the wind, and you're asking me to, stick to a schedule and a program and be a working guy, and I mean, I haven't done that in 10 years. So, anyway, after I think about 3 months of him crying, he finally rolled over and did it. And he got involved with me in this crazy market, man. And in like 3 days, he's calling me. He's like, "Yo, let's just cancel the deal." And I was like, "Nah, done deal, man. That's why." Well, you know what? 3 days is an exaggeration. I think we were about a week and a half to 2 weeks into it, and he wanted to close out the deal. And I was like, no, man, that's exactly why I did this. I mean, if I had confidence that you would stay focused and not lose your shit in bad markets, I wouldn't have, charged you a dime. I would have just set you up. So anyway, he did that twice yesterday too. And he did something entirely like I told him in the morning that it was a bad move, and I told him what I was doing, and it was kind of contrary